predator, mold in underarms, Humpty Dumpty, unhygienic body, and thirstiness of a camel. What comes to your mind after listening to those keywords? Well, I know Leslie Clark is the name that must come to your mind. This TikToker comes on the screen in 2021 with, wait, am I a queen badass or I post about my ex name? By the way, there are more than 4 TikTok accounts of hers with a decent following, but if you check them, they are all abandoned. I was a bit curious about why it was happening. My best guess is she makes an account, forgets the password, and instead of solving the issue, prefers to make a new one. Or maybe she gets a lot of hatred on one TikTok account that she has to switch to a second one and deletes the previous. By the way, there's a full Reddit community that's dedicated to Leslie Clark's content. What's she eating? What type of content is she making? And in which conspiracy is she at the moment? All are discussed in this community. Now, if you're curious about why this TikToker is so famous, or, I must say, hated, you should remain with me till the end. I'll tell you everything about Leslie Clark in detail in this video. First, let me give you a brief introduction to this TikToker. She's a 26-year-old TikToker who came on the screen in 2021. She's from Louisiana. We don't have much knowledge about her past, but the type of content she makes shows that she hasn't gotten much attention as a kid.
I just want that child. I can tell your parents did not just spank your asses enough times.
By the way, the mention of her father and her grandmother keeps coming up in different videos. It shows she lives with them even though she declines it.
I don't live with my grandma.
But you live with your parents, what's the difference?
But you're
The Reddit community also believes that she either has a tough childhood or she still needs an adult to guide her through life. A lot of people on Reddit believe that she has the mental capacity of a child and is required to be away from the internet as much as she possibly can. She also got arrested a few years ago because she stole her grandma's car. Yes, she stole a 65-year-old or 70-year-old woman's car for fun and ended up getting arrested. This just shows how cringy she is. Moreover, in 1 or 2 live streams, she claims that cops have come to her home because she's using marijuana.
It was the cops.
That was the cops?
Yes.
And sadly, TikTok is pushing her content to the peak for earning money from her. Now, the thing about this TikToker, she's not famous just for her TikTok content, but her live videos have gained more popularity. Her unfiltered content is full of lies, F and N slurring words, and interesting clips that have led to her various conspiracies in recent years.
Oh, I'm looking at yourself, bro. Yeah, never the fucking.
I'm looking right now. I'm looking. I see nothing wrong. I see nothing wrong, bitch.
Break. Shut the break.
We'll discuss all these conspiracies one by one in this video. Unhygienic body. When Leslie started making videos, content was innocent. She's just being herself and enjoying life as she wants. Like standing under the rain, singing, and dancing. She also shares vlogs or some sort of conversation with her followers.
Good morning, I just have one question. How long is this NPC and this IA shit gonna last for?
This was harmless content, having no bad impact on the followers, but it doesn't mean she wasn't getting any backlash or hatred from the community. Like people comment on her weight, and how breathless she becomes when she talks. She looks like she's quite a bit overweight, so people are a bit concerned about her health. Some commented on the weird way of her speaking and how absurd her content becomes. And a lot of people commented on her hygiene. In fact, this has been a hot topic among the Reddit and TikTok communities from the start till now. Someone even asks her why she doesn't change her clothes. Yes, if you watch Leslie's videos, you'll notice that she has hardly changed her clothes. At the beginning of her TikTok career, she made the content of 10 to 15 days in the same shirt. Yes, she actually does this. A lot of fans pointed out and asked her numerous times about it, but she never responded, or if she ever has, she shows extreme anger in her live videos. Now things don't stop here. People started noticing her unshaven armpits. Here a lot of you will think that it's none of our business to comment on other people's bodies. You're right, but we'll have to step in when we start seeing mold in the armpits on TikTok. I know this is gross, and there's no doubt that it takes the full toll on her followers. They were bewildered by this sight, and that's obvious in the Reddit community. They start asking her to shave her armpits and take regular showers. In a lot of her videos, her face and hair tell us that she hasn't cleaned herself for a long time. The fans' comments also make her angry, and Leslie defends herself by saying that she has PCOS. In fact, in a lot of videos, she explains her urinary tract and PCOS health conditions in detail to defend her gross armpits.
They took my blood after they took tests and everything. It turns out it's just a really bad ovarian urinary tract infection.
But a lot of fans who have PCOS dismissed her excuse and believe that she was just an unhygienic girl not interested in keeping herself clean. Leslie Clark lies. Now, this is not the only conspiracy that comes out of her TikTok videos, but also a bunch of lies that she has spoken in the initial days of her vlogs. The most famous of her lies is about her pregnancy. She faked a pregnancy 2 times on the internet.
October 29th, 2018, at 10 o'clock in the morning, I would be going to a paternity clinic.
Maybe she did it to get more followers on TikTok, or maybe she did it to get the sympathy of people. We don't know what's going on with her, but her followers became very angry with her. There's one comment from one of the followers on Reddit. Now you may be wondering what this is about. Baby formula. Well, it's another big lie of Leslie. She's jobless, lives with her grandmother for free, and needs some money now, and then for her pocket money. To have this money, she decides to scam people. Yes, she goes into scamming people by sharing her GoFundMe page. She asks people to fund her money because she wants to support her nephew. She wants to buy baby formula for her nephew. It seems fishy, but people still trust her because she promises to do something for the poor baby. They funded her to only find out later that she was scamming them. The cash accounts on the fund page were hers, and the money is going into her pocket. The worst thing is that she was using the fund money for vape. Yeah, you heard that right. She loves vaping and wants money for it. So she sets up the funding page and asks people to fund her, but the truth soon unfolds. First, one of her exes told everyone about this scam in one of the videos. When followers turned toward Leslie to confirm it, the truth slipped out in one of her live videos. When fans come to know about her lies, they ask for a refund. There are a lot of reaction videos where different people demand her to return the money.
Come on, baby, let's go. I'll take it.
I just got one thing to say about this. If fireworks are so dangerous, and you can get in trouble for doing them.
She promised to return it as soon as possible, but to this date, she has yet to do it. A lot of people are wondering why she's not going to jail for the scam. I'm sure you're curious to know why. We are too. Leslie Clark's racist comments. These lies and scams are trumped by the racist comments of Leslie. Yes, this girl is highly racist and has shown it in her various TikTok videos. Wow, her googly eyes here are incredibly cringy. Except for these videos, she's remarked about black people various times in her live videos.
Do you want to talk about looks? Let's really be talking for real.
I do, because you're a fat ass,
Because
ugly
you're
ass,
ugly.
black
You're
ass bitch.
fat. Please, Leslie, you're built like Humpty Dumpty, and you fell off the wall. Bye!
And you're N-word.
In this live stream, a small fight leads Leslie to throw out racist comments towards the girl that makes her really angry. From there, a big fight broke out among these two people.
Every night we do.
Go really read the Bible.
I do. I really read the Bible. Go really read a book.
Why you lying?
What? Didn't you say you wanted a Nissan Altima and you never got it?
Why you lying?
Why are you lying to yourself?
This exchange tells us that Leslie doesn't believe that black people could do any good. By the way, she's also famous for making insulting comments towards people during their appearances in live videos.
Yes, it does.
It's pretty.
No,
it's pretty.
Not.
It is. It's super pretty.
No.
It's pretty. It's pretty just like me.
No, it's not.
It is.
Robbie, why are you lying to yourself?
Leslie, please.
Her racist mindset and comments on other people's appearances have really caused a massive backlash. The racist comments were so deep that people wanted her to stop talking during the live streams.
I don't know if I want to dabble in that one.
Tatum, I can't mod anybody.
These racist comments have caused a massive backlash. People are demanding that she be arrested because she thought that black people were ugly and smelly and didn't have any basic etiquette. Fans decided to cancel her instantly on Reddit and TikTok. That's why she deleted a lot of her racist videos from TikTok and moved to a different account, but her live videos have always landed her in different sorts of trouble. Leslie Clark, troubled identity. Her TikTok and Instagram live videos don't only revolve around racism. She also gets in a lot of trouble for her weird relationships and identity. She has declared herself as bisexual in the bio of her TikTok accounts. But in one of her live videos, she was trying to date this girl. It shows how desperate she is for a relationship. When lying about her pregnancy, she said her and her girlfriend were going to a fertility clinic to get the baby. This makes her famous as a transgender, bisexual woman who wants to get pregnant. People are laughing at her and find it amusing that she was so confused about her identity. But Leslie, being Leslie, landed herself in more trouble with transgender couples with a few comments on Facebook. What kind of comments are these? Well, check them out here. Now, this conversation makes her famous as a transphobic person. People were a bit confused about her flipping her identity again and again, but also were angry at her about these comments. That's why in this live video, they confronted her, and she had to apologize before abruptly ending the live stream.
I wasn't trying to be transphobic. Y'all are tripping. Because I wasn't trying to be freaking transphobic. I'm sorry.
Leslie Clark's troubled relationships. All these previous conspiracies are trumped by this last one. We've left the beast for the end as it's the cringiest and shows Leslie as some sort of monster. This conspiracy is about her relationships. If you go through her videos, she has a lot of content related to her love life, breakups, and relationships. Well, a lot of people believe that Wyatt is a survivor and victim as he was in a relationship with Leslie. Now, if you're thinking that they've been dating for a long time and Leslie is crying about her long-term boyfriend, you're wrong. That's only 11 days. Her relationships last for this long before the breakup. Now, if you're finding the situation amusing, you don't know about her Logan situation. Logan, Willis, and Leslie are in a relationship for one day only. Well, it was in Leslie's mind that they were in a relationship. They talk to each other virtually and she starts daydreaming about him. But her bubble bursts when Logan tells her that he's not interested in her. This happens in a live video and Leslie starts shouting at him as expected.
And you say you want me back, but then you said, okay, then I said, okay, fine, whatever, you can have me back. But it's like, oh, I'll sleep on it. Bitch, I'm still waiting on a week.
In response, Logan trolls her a lot, which she becomes a bit brokenhearted and a subject of an amusement among the TikTok community. Similar to this situation, you see a lot of her videos about her boyfriends and relationships. She'll excitedly announce them and then weep endlessly when the breakup happens. Sometimes she'll share videos about her boyfriends cheating on her. Here, a lot of people believe that Leslie remains single because she also cheats on her partners. It seems to be true because in a lot of her videos, she shows her desperation to find a partner or be in some type of relationship.
So what are you doing now? Soul ties but ours.
In this desperation, she keeps getting attached to people at the same time. That's why a lot of people have asked her to stop associating her weird relationships with her being Leo, because Leo people are not a bit like her. She's insulting them by associating herself with them. Coming back to Leslie's desperation for a relationship, she starts having relationships with minors too. She's confessed to having a relationship with a 16-year-old boy in one of her live streams.
Has a problem. Can't date him because he's too young and shit like that, but I do care for him. I do love him.
That is true. But back then, I learned from my mistakes. I apologized to him multiple times, and he was like, you know what, Leslie, I'm not going to press charges on you.
Not only this, she's even confessed to sending nude pictures and videos to different minors. It happens when a minor in one of the live videos accuses her of this action.
I was 15 when she sent the nudes to me, and I'm 17 now.
But you still going to school, nigga?
I graduate in a month.
With all the hatred and negative comments being driven her way, it drives her to confess to the crime.
Like, even the cops said that there's nothing that they can do. Even the cops said that there's nothing they can do now. Nothing.
These live streams confirmed how cringy she was, and the worst part is she doesn't even get in trouble for this. Cops let her go after this whole thing, and that's the last conspiracy she's been in due to her health conditions.
His phone's dead right
My
now,
phone was DEAD.
so he'll add y'all back when it charges.
So look, who be liking that little Boost song? No wait, not Boost song. Wait, Boost.
Leslie!
She starts getting sick of her live videos, and ultimately, her health starts declining. Unhealthy activities and weight have at least taken their toll on her health, and now there's news that she's in hospice. She's with her family and can't come online because she's unable to speak at the moment. Except for this, there isn't much news about her. If we find any other relevant news, we'll share it with you. Till then, it's all about Leslie Clark. The intention of making this video is not to send any kind of hatred to this TikToker, but to inform you of what kind of trouble and conspiracies that she's been a part of throughout her TikTok career. Thanks for watching the entire video, have a good day, and do subscribe for more videos just like this one.